Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and I'm here with RADGIEDADDY.
Hello.
And we are back in the world of best of both SKYBLOCKS. And still waiting on an ender pearl.
Yep. The ever
But
elusive.
I want to see something real quick. We kind of need to fix our food situation.
Okay.
So we need to make ourselves a presser.
Can't we just use a juicer?
Well, the juicer will give us juice for the fruits and stuff,
Uh-huh.
but the presser will turn the soybeans into silken tofu.
Ah, yes, I remember you saying now.
Yeah, tofu and soy milk, which is pretty good to have. So, and real quick, we don't have any. It would be awesome if we had an iron cow. That would be pretty
I don't think we do, no. I did make one of these, though, but I'm not quite sure how I use them. I made a stone chopper.
Okay, so with the chopper, if you set it down real quick. Oh, okay. So if you set it down, you'll notice that on this side it has one kind of black box on it.
Yeah.
It will cut what's right here. All right?
Okay.
And it runs off of coal, and you have to put an axe in it. Okay. Then
Okay.
if you add one of the upgrades, which you can see the little slot in there for, it'll
Yeah.
add another black box on another side. And then it can do here, here, and here, I believe.
Okay.
And you kind of just keep doing that. And if you get all the black boxes, then it can go all the way around. And I think it'll even, at a certain point, it'll start to go out a block as well.
Okay.
And then there are some upgrades, like you can make an RF upgrade that would go in the coal slot. And then that means you can hook it up to RF power.
All right, cool.
So if you took this and if we just put it...
Because I know you were saying about the chopping trees down to...
So as long as we put an axe, and I'm pretty sure they take Tinker's axes. Let's do a little test. Let's do a little test. Let's see. Well, I know we don't. I think we have a little bit of charcoal. I'm so hungry. I can't even walk. Can't even run. We have a little bit of charcoal in here, and I think it'll take charcoal. So if we put this in here, all right, you'll see that the leaves are going. And then once it chops down all the leaves, it'll take out the wood. Now here's the only bad... Okay, so if we look inside, you'll notice that it now has a sapling in that top left area.
Yeah.
It'll fill saplings in there until it runs out. Then it'll put them on like the output side over here. Also, what it'll do, when it runs out of charcoal, it will pull wood itself and start burning wood, which isn't as efficient, but it does technically work. So if we sit here and we twerk our butts off here. So these are really good because they're pretty basic in reference to machinery.
Yeah.
But you can progress and
yeah, well, I built the wooden one first, and then I didn't realize you could use the Tinker's axes in them.
Yeah.
So that's going to be handy.
Yeah. Because then you can repair them. All right. I need to find something to eat. All right. Let me find anything I can eat at this point.
I made some melon juice. That should be in there, yeah.
Where's it at?
It should be in the chest with the food.
I don't see melon juice. That's a good idea. We can actually make carrot juice. Where is the juicer? Do you have it on you?
No, because I put it back in with the rest of the stuff, but I can't seem to find it. Where did it go?
Oh, is it still in a crafting table, perhaps?
Possibly. I made it in the one on the floor, I think.
Nope, not over there.
What the heck? Where is it gone?
I could eat some carrots.
Oh, here it is. Found it. There we go.
Ooh. Let me see the juicer real quick. 'Cause
There we go.
I believe we can make carrot juice too.
Yeah, we should be able to.
Yeah, we can. I forgot about the juicer. All right, so here's some carrot juice if you want some.
All right.
Oh, psych. Okay. I'm sorry, I have magnet mode on.
Yeah, so do I. Which I never actually knew about until we started this.
Oh, really? Oh, magnet mode is great.
I am kind of a bit half and half with it. I think sometimes it's useful. Other times it's a pain.
It's great when you're playing solo.
Yeah.
When you're playing with someone else, it can be a little bit tricky. So, all right, let's see. Our iron is a little light. Our I can use copper. Yeah, I'll use copper. All right, and then I need a little bit of redstone. And I'm gonna need...
So wait, if we were to use one of those progressive automation miners, I know that we've got it set up now, but would you be able to use one of those as the miner, for the cobble gen?
The miners had technically, but considering the fact that you could, so in theory, like earlier on, you could probably get a cobble gen up and going.
Yeah.
But consider the fact that it takes resources to run.
Yeah.
And it kills the pick, that it would be something that you would want to replace
pretty quickly.
Pretty early on, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the presser's nice because it's a very basic machine. It takes no power. Oh wait, is that bronze? Oh, I have to use bronze. All right, I gotta use iron. And like I said before, in my opinion, the soybeans are when it comes especially to the whole eating thing, the whole spice of life.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, the soybean is the most handy. Because like I said, crossbreeding animals is fine. But the only kind of issue you run into is the wait time.
Yeah.
But with this, and you can see it's over here, I just throw in some soybeans, it gets going. And you can press other stuff too. Let's see if the recipes. So you can use, oh, this is handy. Oh, I don't know if you've ever done these. Have you dealt with animal traps?
A little.
Well, if we put in blackberries, we get blackberry juice the same way as using the juicer, but we also get fruit bait.
Okay.
Olives, we get cooking oil and fruit bait. A lot of stuff like that where we get oil or juices plus some of the baits, kiwis, sunflowers.
Well, that's pretty good.
You can actually put wood in here, and one raw log will give you a piece of paper. So you actually...
That could be handy.
Yeah, that could be something useful. You can also use it to get sugar out of sugar cane, but it's only one, so I mean you can... But it's 1 for 1, so that's not bad. You can put water in here to get bubbly water, which is something that's used to make different sodas.
Okay.
If you get a beehive going, you can put wax combs in here to get beeswax. Let's see. Whole bunch of, like I said, just different foods to get different stuff. Oh, wow. You can use beets to get sugar and veggie bait. Almonds, you can get fresh milk and grain bait. So it's another way to get fresh milk if you're making like a cake.
So do the different baits I'm taking attract different animals then?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. There's water traps and there's animal traps. There's like fish traps and animal traps. And I think the fish traps just take like the one kind of bait, I believe. But in the animal traps, I believe, have 3. And generally, yes, you can get meat. You can also get a way to get leather. It's a way you can get string, bones, even stuff that you generally can't get from just killing animals.
Mm-hmm.
Why did this stop? So yeah, it's definitely pretty handy. All right. Have you been checking on the mob farm?
Yeah, I just killed an enderman, but he didn't give us a pearl.
Oh, what a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
What a jerk. Nope.
He is not my favorite person at the moment.
Well, he's not a person at all.
Well, he's a man.
What are Endermen supposed to, are they supposed to be like aliens?
I don't know.
And what in
I
the
always
hell is a
wondered about
creeper?
that. It's a thing from the Black Lagoon,
Ooh, a big tree.
maybe.
Is this thing going to be able to handle this tree? I think it will be.
Okay, I got a zombie head.
Nice. All right, so we got that going. We're waiting on this. Now have this guy going, and he's filling up. He's also getting apples, which is nice.
Oh, that's good.
All right,
So is it worth doing another one for the other tree too? Or?
we could. Like I said, it takes resources. Now they are, like I said, relatively self-sufficient. Like I said, it just used the last coal, and now it just grabbed the oak wood. So we can actually kind of let it go so it does its own thing. And once it's full up on oak wood, then we'll start getting some extra byproduct in.
Yeah.
You know. And then if we need wood, we can just come grab some of this here. But it's not the most efficient way, but it also kind of just takes care of itself. So, all right, so I have tofu. Now, the uses on tofu are pretty much, I believe it's a replacement for cream in some recipes.
Really?
And it looks like it's just a cooking item. It seems like in a lot like cheesecake, key lime pie, eggnog, cream cookies. Yeah, I think the silken tofu can be used as somewhat of a cream substitute. Also, by the way, tofu can be a replacement in recipes for eggs.
Wow, tofu is really useful then.
Yeah, and then so basically, tofu can be used. Firm tofu can be used for pork, steak, fish, chicken, and eggs in pretty much any Pam's recipe. The soy milk can be used, obviously, as a replacement for milk, so you don't actually have to milk a cow. And then the silken tofu, like I said, is partially a replacement for cream, I believe, but it's also just an ingredient. So basically, I put the soybeans in the presser, and it gave me this silken tofu.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I just threw it. You didn't pick it up. Then you put the silken tofu back in, and it gives you so 8 soybeans gives you 8 silken tofu.
Yeah.
8 silken tofu gives you 8 firm tofu and 8 soy milk. So just 8 soybeans would end up giving you 8 milk and 8 meat in essence.
That's pretty good.
Now, what you can do if you look up a couple meals I like to make is there's burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a regular burger is just a skillet with toast and tofu. You got a burger. And it gives 3.5 hunger and 2.5 saturation. If you then add just cheese to that burger, and cheese is made with soy milk, salt, and a pot, you get a cheeseburger, which is 4 hunger, 4 saturation. Then if you add bacon, now here's the funny part. You could use cooked pork, or you could use tofu again.
Okay.
And that gives you a bacon cheeseburger, which gives you 4.5, and it looks like 5.5 saturation. You add in a little lettuce and tomato, you've got yourself a deluxe cheeseburger, which gives you 5 and 6. And then the big thing you work for, one of my favorite things to make, is the delighted meal. The delighted meal, where's it at? Oh, it's delightful. Hope if I spelled it wrong. right. A delightful meal consists of a deluxe cheeseburger, fries, which all that is a bakeware, potato, and salt, and then any sort of smoothie, which is basically a fruit, a juicer, and a snowball. The snowball is generally the trickiest part, right?
I've got 3 sitting here.
Okay. So if we have a... Where the heck did we get those?
I just killed a blaze.
Oh, okay. So with a delighted meal, that gives you full hunger, full saturation.
That's pretty good.
That's damn good. So yeah, that's why I'm a big fan of the tofu. So now, if
I didn't realize that it did all of that stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
I knew that it could be used for the meat replacement stuff, but
yeah, and like I said, it's one of those things that's literally just I've played stuff with PAMs in it, like there's really very few mod packs that don't have PAMs in them anymore.
yeah.
I mean, even to the point where sometimes you don't even need it because it's oh, come on, guys. Oh, this has full power. Why is this not going in here? Oh, because I haven't pulled it out. I'm dumb. There we go. I forgot it's not automatic yet. But yeah, like I said, it definitely helps with the whole thing because each one of those burgers is considered a different meal.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get the cancellation out. So you make, say 20 burgers. Let's say you make 15 of them cheeseburgers. Then of those 15, you make 10 of them, or 5 of them bacon cheeseburgers, 5 of them deluxe cheeseburgers. There's 4 pretty heavy foods.
Yeah.
That really come out of not a lot of ingredients. Now, another thing to make, if you actually look up footlong.
Oh, yeah.
This is another good one. A footlong would be regular bread, tofu, lettuce, tomato, and then you need mayonnaise, which you just use a juicer on tofu to get mayonnaise. And that gives you 4.5 on both. And considering the fact that all of those ingredients are also stuff used in the burgers, it's really not that bad. So,
Well, that's pretty cool.
yeah, I'm a big fan of the tofu. In game, in real life, I wouldn't touch it if my life depended on it.
Tofu's awful in real life.
Oh God, no! That's and anybody who says otherwise, I'm sad for.
Yeah. See, I just have this envision that Morgana tries to convince Papa Freya that tofu's good for him rather than eating bacon, and that's just no.
Honestly, I'm not a religious man, but I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty sure that's a sin. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure.
I would tend to go along with that, I think.
I mean, it should be if it's not. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so there's that. Let's get ourselves a little bit more toast. And now, my friend, we have ourselves 8 regular hamburgers.
Nice.
So let me we'll split them foursies. Wait, how did you do that? Was that from watering?
No, I made the floral fertilizer.
Oh, cool. If we can get black, then we can start on the cooking for blockheads thing.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping to head towards getting.
Now, the drawback is, unfortunately, with our current power and everything, we need iron pretty bad.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll be able to get that soon. All right, do we got... Nope.
I need to stick a block in a bowl. Did we have bowls spare?
I don't know if we ever made any, to be honest with you, so... But we are going to have to pick this up in the next episode. These episodes are just flying by, Radgie.
It's because we're learning so much.
It is.
Well, I'm learning so much.
And see, it's perfect for us. You get to learn. I love the sound of my own voice. So, win-win.
There we go.
Not
That's
really.
why it works.
No, not really. All right, let's put this tofu away and grab some more soybeans and get these guys going in here. Here, and here, and here. And then I think in a pinch, we can actually just drink the soy milk as well.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know where the soy udder is, so
It says doesn't sound pleasant.
it doesn't. How does one find out that they can milk a soybean? That just seems poor decision making.
It's the same as I actually do like rice milk. And yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, who said you could milk rice?
Those udders are tiny.
That's what I was thinking.
Tiny udders.
I wonder if they get ants to do it. They just employ an army of ants to just milk tiny udders.
Like people's mom's sister?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. If you're watching my view, make sure you head on over to Radgie's channel, and while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Are you serious? I just killed another Enderman, didn't get an Ender Pearl.
Oh, that's just... they're just taunting us now.
I was gonna go like super awesome at the end and be like, oh, by the way, got an Ender Pearl. Nope. Anyways, guys, check out Radgie's channel. While you're there, hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget, if an Enderman is messing with you and not giving up the pearls, one thing you can do is head over to Indie Game for all your Minecraft server needs. And until the next episode of Best of Both Skyblocks, I'd like to thank you once again for spending this time with us. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.